See what Nicki talking about?
Talking about some, talking about she talking about what I was talking about at the beginning of the that was 25 minutes ago, Barb. So you better catch the fuck up. Don't just throw anything and see if it's stuck. The fuck. Hello, who is this? Onika. Onika. Okay, at Love for the Barbs. How are you, my darling?
Wait, Nikki, I'm gagged right now. I can't believe this.
Well, ungag yourself. Ungag yourself. I got time all day and all motherfucking night for you. What is your name?
Alicia,
Okay, now, are you able to be a good assistant today
I hope so.
for the next? For what kind of confidence is that? Do you do?
Okay, I do, Nikki. I'm sorry.
Is this the type of confidence y'all walking around with after I done raised y'all
Absolutely
and
not.
and,
Absolutely not. Mm-mm.
and y'all know I don't play that bullshit and y'all know how I come and how y'all supposed to come too
Yes, ma'am.
and y'all not walking around confident in yourself.
We're very confident
Don't
over
ever.
here. I'm sorry.
What's your name?
Alicia,
BLB. So they calling you Bob, 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 Bob. Okay, Alicia. Now listen to me. And sir, what is your name?
Who, me?
Yes, I said ask you your name. Listen, don't come up here with no cockiness. You'll get sent back
My name
down
is.
the stairs.
Hi, you doing? My name is Pierre.
Okay. All right. So Pierre and Alicia, they're gonna help us wrap up the rest of the what I was talking about. Okay, so Pierre,
Yeah.
do you remember what I
Mhm.
was talking about when we got cut off?
You said something about the eyes seeing something.
I don't know what Nicki talking about, y'all.
Give me a second. Let me process it.
But I thought I was dissing somebody. What y'all talking about?
Kinda, but not really. Like,
you was speaking on Gucci.
Right. Well, not on Gucci,
Well,
but
not exactly. Yeah.
the stuff around Gucci, the stuff that was happening the other day. Um, Thank you, Alicia.
You're welcome, Queen.
it was a specific
Ma'am,
day.
ma'am, do not, no unnecessary additional speech on the panel, ma'am.
This is crazy.
Ugh. And Pierre, you still didn't get it. Mute yourself before you get
All
boot
right.
yourself. I said mute.
Man. Nicki be wildin', bro.
Got time for that shit. Now, y'all know I got my motherfucking child. Do people forget? No babies, no babysitters, no nannies. Never. You know. But ain't against it. Everybody that got that to go, you better go. You better do your thing and be happy and have your fun and shit. But okay, so let's move on then, since I don't remember exactly what I was saying about that situation. Unless there's something one of you guys want to ask me, if you're seeing the Barbs saying anything or asking anything, you guys could also be their mouthpiece in a way, just to look, because I'm not looking at tweets and comments. When I do, it takes me out of this full frame, and I hate that. But you know what? It's okay. Let me look at the comments too. But if you guys want to say anything that you saw, maybe the Barbs saying that they wanted me to speak on or anything like that. Oh, thank you, one of one Barbie. Thank you at one of one Barbie. I wanted to see if I was following you. I follow you. Yes, I was saying, well, one of one Barbie said you were talking about how she didn't abide by being a wife and that she did with him one day. Okay, so I don't know the end. I don't know and remember or understand that part.
I don't know what Nicki talking about, man.
Um. Oh, thank you at Player Made Minaj. Oh, I could have been using this way and seeing the comments and getting right along to it. Okay, so thank you, my dog. Let me make sure I follow you. At Player Made Minaj said at people, you said people with eyes could see. that such and such doesn't honor him. Thank you. Because that was the key word I needed. Something I needed you guys to trigger. Honor, 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 honor. Oh, by the way, yesterday my husband did something
I don't know what
that
she
I
did.
literally I wrote it down because I wanted to make sure I never forgot the date or the time that he did this thing. It triggered simultaneously three different almost dimensions of happiness at the same time, like on a soulmate spiritual level. And to anybody that is married, or to anybody that's been in a long-term relationship or anything like that, there are some moments in your relationship where you're reminded of what you not only fell in love with, but why and how. It's like one thing can be said or done that solidifies the way you feel about someone in a profound way. And
Oh shucks. What happened? We lose her? Let's go back.
it happens in the simplest things sometimes. Seeing, if a person, and understanding when a person really just gets you, getting to that level where you don't even have to say a word because the level of understanding is so profoundly deep. There are times when those moments just happen, and it's one of the most beautiful feelings. And it doesn't only happen once in a relationship, it happens, but it doesn't happen a lot, but when it happens, it is so powerful. Like love is so powerful because love sees, love hears, love understands, love interprets, love lifts, love intercedes,
I don't know what my good sis is talking about.
love believes. I literally had to write it down, the date and the time, just so that I will never forget what it is sometimes. Have you guys ever wished Well, I won't say that because I hope you don't ever wish that. I won't even put that in the air. But the beautiful thing about everything that happens, right, with me and the Barbs and others who are realizing that they are part of something that, this bigger game that they never signed up for. Um, Simply because there's a man who, I don't think ever wanted to really see himself, and a woman who never wanted to really see herself. And, no matter where you go, there you are. You can't run from yourself. If you are willing to do any and everything to hurt people along the way when you're going up, don't you know that those same people are going to be there
I don't
when
know
you're
what you
coming
talking
down?
about, y'all, man. I thought we was gonna.
Not only being there, but cheering it on from, in the public and behind the scenes. It's a lot of things that you guys don't know, see, or hear that I do. But no matter what I have, I just thank the Lord that number one, it doesn't make or break me because I know who I am. But number two, I thank God that I can sleep well at night knowing that I didn't have to do evil things to get it. I can sleep well at night knowing that. And you might think that that's not a big deal, but it is. Peace over everything. Peace over everything. Peace over everything. My darlings, I don't want you guys worrying about when legal action is going to be taken against people for things that they've done. I don't want you guys stressing. Things are happening. But I don't owe it to you guys to come and give you a play by play.
Think this
What I
owe
do owe
y'all.
you guys is telling you how very grateful I am for you for after
It's that craziness, man. She telling Barb, I don't owe y'all a play by play of what's going on with me. So y'all don't need to be worried about what she got going on. In other words,
trust me.
she said just trust her. Y'all ain't got to be worried about what she got going on. Pam, the spaces is still going on. I did not record it.
That's
Only got the audio working. Um, she ain't said too much of nothing though. We ain't missing nothing. Let me see. Has she went off yet? Hold on.
a couple pieces of, I don't know, child. To dishonor their husband for the world.
Now I think she talking about Keyshia Ka'oir, saying Keisha's dishonoring Gucci. I don't know how or why. And now the spaces is acting real funky. It's getting real wonky here. You go back in and see if we get back in here. I don't know what Nicki got going on. She pretty much telling the Barbs like, y'all don't worry about what I got going on. I'm not gonna tell y'all a play by play of the legal things that I have going on. Just know that I care and love y'all, but I ain't gonna be telling y'all everything that's going on. So stop expecting. Damn, I don't know what type of medication she sounds like. I don't know.
And thank you for all the collages of these people copying me. A particular person copying. But it's more, it's more than that. If you love Gucci as a person, you can, and if you have intelligence and wisdom, you will understand the play that was played. She just, in one quick trick of the hand, took everything from him.
He told her to take it. This that crazy stuff I'm talking about. Gucci told Keyshia Ka'oir to handle his business. This is the woman he pursued. He wanted her. This is what Nicki be throwing me off at, man. Like,
She can start and stop his life now as she deems fit. He has just relinquished for the world to see all his authority over himself, over his mind, over his music. Now watch what happens next.
that's what I'm saying, Pam. Pam, that's what everybody was shouting out. Keyshia Ka'oir took the money
And the
multiplied.
truth of the matter is, as now the intelligent people can see finally, now you understand why they wanted my husband elsewhere. You see, don't we love how it all comes together? Barb's, do you remember when I kept telling you that the Lord told me they're all about to expose themselves? Every time they throw something at me, it simply exposes them. You understand? That will not stop until they stop. Only one of us here is David, the other is Goliath. And I'll let you figure out who's who. So when niggas know that you got a real one by your side that can't be bought off, paid off, they don't like that. Now she just showed the world not only who she is, but what she is, while her face was melting. Now, something about that was poetic.
That the face was melting.
Like, something about that was poetic justice,
Talking about
divine timing,
right now.
alignment, child. Woo!
She is talking about Keisha Gucci Mane right now.
you see, you see, once the veil slips, it's gone forever. Now, what I do want to say, my beautiful darlings, is that March 27th, 2026, I'm releasing an instant classic. Instantly, it will be a classic. Now, who believes me? Let's see who believes me because I want to know. Oh, because it was a lot of naysayers before Gag City came out. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nikki,
It was a lot of naysayers, auntie.
I don't. I thought we was gonna get down to the nitty gritty with
When you hear the album, you heard what I just said? Instant classic. Instant classic, okay? So, Barb's, you must know, number one, they don't want their tea out. Roc Nation does not want their tea out. So, lots of distractions, distractions, distractions. So many people don't even realize that they are only there to be used when there's a Roc Nation story about to come out. And that must really suck to to finally figure that shit out. Like, wait a minute. I'm only getting to drop music or post on this shit when y'all got some updates on that docket. I retweeted the dockets today.
Jesus Christ.
But now we move on. Okay, my beautiful darlings, because what we are now embarking on is something so beautiful. We need not taint it, and we won't. On midnight, when the clock strikes midnight 01, and you guys are playing this album,
She done went off. What happened? She still on spaces? Hold on. Let's see if she done left. Hold on. Don't go out and go back in. Y'all, I don't know what the good sis Nikki is talking about, man. I don't even know what I expected. I don't know what I expected. I think I'm getting exactly what I expected. A lot of rambling, a lot of random conversation. And the thing that I don't like about Nikki is I don't like when Nikki act like she a freedom fighter. Nikki don't give a damn about Gucci Man and his wife. She don't care about them folks. Don't care about them people, man.
somebody said Booth been acting a little weird. You see, well, let me not say that because I don't know that. Let me say shout out Booth. You see, but yeah, what we've uncovered, you don't even know the half. I would hate
Magician it is. What's going on?
go to jail for motherfucking stealing from the person who helped you the most.
Who's stealing Nikki?
But so is life, darlings. I don't want you to get caught up in it. I don't want.
It's like playing a game of Clue. You gotta put these pieces together, baby. She be having us on a roll.
They have been absolutely great. Um, and I know they will continue to be great. Okay. Um, when the album, because of the album, you see distractions and you see, many smear campaigns. You won't see them much longer because there's but so many um, secret meetings niggas could have across country, chat, where they running and begging.
She be giving it to J.
Chat, chat, chat. Mm-mm. But the powers that be said, not this time, bitch. Not on my watch. Because why would you protect a snake when you know they're only going to be waiting to snake you next. So don't feel like I am alone. No,
She said, "Y'all stop worrying about
people are positioned,
she good."
and my foot is on next. Will continue to stay there. Okay. Desiree Perez, CEO of Roc Nation, you are right there under my foot.
What did Desiree Perez do?
Lace Z, you too. And stop it with the nonsense.
She know this shit crazy. That's why she laughing.
Sometimes y'all be talking about my nicknames, but y'all be having the craziest nicknames for people too. I man, it's a nickname I seen today.
Are correct, the magician. She is messing up her own legacy with.
And walk with love and in love. Um, a lot of people that know me, they always want me to be. They always want to see power. They want to. They always. Oftentimes, people want me to exert power.
Nikki, I'm hungry, sis. Come on now. We got to get it going. I don't think we're going to get much tonight, y'all. I really don't. I think we are going to get the same Nicki Minaj rant and ramblings that we always get. Her accusing Jay-Z of something that is
A lot of
misrepresented.
people are so used to thinking having power comes with, um, having a hard heart. Or sometimes people think because you're not doing, sometimes people think if you're not speaking about something, that it's not being handled.
All right, so speak on this. So the magician says she is crazy, but I think she's being targeted behind the scenes. Two things can be correct at the same time, and you are exactly 100% sure. I do think that Nikki has suffered some behind the scenes blackballing, but she ain't the only one. It's a lot, and I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but what Nikki is going through is not an anomaly. All right. So for y'all that are here, most of y'all are coming from like y'all found me from Marvel. Jonathan Majors right now is experiencing being blackballed. Okay, he's being blackballed. People don't know whether to rock with him or not. They trying to kind of see where it's. So what Nikki is going through is not new. People get blackballed all the time. But I think what confuses me about Nikki is I wish Nikki would really sit down, tell us a real story so we can put it together and see if we sympathize with her. The problem is she wants to accuse Jay-Z of all these malicious, mysterious things and I don't think Jay-Z is no angel, but I also don't think Jay-Z really is just sitting around every day trying to figure out how to sabotage Nicki Minaj. Um Nicki Minaj, historically, y'all remember when Remy Ma first got out of jail, Remy Ma, a lot of people said that Nicki Minaj was behind the scenes stopping people's bags. She was blackballing people. Everybody in a position of power, if they don't like you, they gonna try to blackball you. So this is not this new phenomenon that Nicki is going through. And I think a lot of the barbs are I don't know, man. I don't and if you are a barb and you support me, don't take it personal. I don't understand how people can like blindly support someone and not feel some type of empathy and feel sorry for her and want her to get some type of help. because I do think Nicki Minaj has been blackballed, and that's the story I want from her. I would like to see a documentary on Nicki Minaj telling us what has happened and how did she get here. We already kind of know how she got here because Nicki Minaj can be a little queen. She could be a little mean girl. So when you mean to people, people will start blackballing you. If Cardi B don't get her together, she gonna be in the same boat. You can't go around being mean and nasty to people and don't think that after a while people ain't gonna want to really rock with you no more. So Nicki Minaj being blackballed is not this mysterious phenomenon, Illuminati, everybody trying to take her down. You just going through the same old blackball that everybody else go through in the industry when they upset somebody. That's it. That's it. Every week she pulls Roc Nation into it. Why doesn't she sue? Because she don't have nothing to sue about. There's nothing to sue Roc Nation for. She doesn't have anything to sue Roc Nation for. That's why. I think she feels like Jay-Z is okay. If we're gonna keep it a buck, like if we really finna have a conversation about Nicki, this is where all this shit started. This started back when Meg Thee Stallion came out, and her and Meg was trying to be besties. They was cool, blah 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 blah. Because if you go a year or two before that, Nicki was cool with Jay-Z. Nicki was tweeting about Jay-Z, he's the greatest, he's this, he's that. When Nicki Minaj and Meg Thee Stallion hooked up, did the Hot Girl Summer, they was cool. You fast forward to WAP. Fast forward to WAP and fast forward to Savage Remix. Because not Nicki Minaj, Meg Thee Stallion signed with Roc Nation about 6 months after her and Nicki started hanging out. Meg signs with Roc Nation. Meg gets the Beyonce feature. Then Meg goes and does WAP with Cardi. And after that, she's hated Jay-Z. Because I think she feels like Jay-Z does not like her and he swooped up Megan Thee Stallion to take her down. That's it. That's what I think it is. It starts with Meg Thee Stallion because before Meg Thee Stallion came in the picture, Nicki has done music with Beyonce. Nicki has thanked Jay-Z. Nicki was cool with Jay-Z. When Meg Thee Stallion signed with Roc Nation, everything went downhill. Because if y'all remember, if y'all go back, when Cardi B signed with Atlantic, she had this same beef with Atlantic. She was saying these same things. Atlantic is trying to take me down. Atlantic, they're trying to sabotage me. So she feels like anytime a new rap girl comes in, that these record labels are intentionally positioning these rap girls to come for her. Which there may be some truth in that. But it's also like you can't take that personally, Nikki. Like that's a part of the game. So that's upon you being the OG to be like, nah, I'm gonna work with her. Or nah, I'm not gonna work with her, but I ain't finna have beef with everybody. Nikki has beef. Like, why are you beefing with Keyshia Ka'oir? Why are you beefing with Keyshia Ka'oir? Let's say Keyshia Ka'oir did want to be you. Why are you beefing with her? What did Keyshia Ka'oir say on the Breakfast Club that was so bad that you felt like she was shooting at you? All Keyshia Ka'oir said was, Gucci Mane has helped a lot of people, and I would really appreciate if more people spoke up and recognized him. DJ Envy bought Nicki Minaj up in French Montana. You ain't got to take that personal. Keyshia Ka'oir ain't bring her up. And Pam said, was Nicki trying to sign Meg? If not, I don't see what the problem is. The problem is, okay, Pam, me and you met a couple years ago, right? Me and you cool. We do streams together sometimes. We talk, blah, 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 blah. There could be a world where, let's just say you blow up, Pam. Let's say you wake up one day, you got 20,000 subscribers, you get too busy, blah, 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 blah. And I'm hitting you up like, Pam, when we gonna link up? Maybe you ain't got time for me. I can see how that can turn into resentment to like, damn, Pam, we started from the bottom. You ain't rock with me. So I think she felt like when Jay-Z got his claws into Meg Thee Stallion, she felt like she couldn't really fool with Meg no more, and they were positioning Meg to take her down, and there was a sense of jealousy that came a part of her instead of a sense of congratulations. Because that's how I would be. I'd be like, dang man, girl really moving up. That's freaking cool. Dang, Pam really moving up in the gang. I'm so proud of Pam. Nikki don't want nobody else to Nikki don't want nobody else to be, in my opinion. I feel like Nikki don't want nobody else to be great unless she's a part of that greatness. But we dealing with a new age of rappers. These girls don't want to sign with other rap girls. These girls want to be out here making their money, and a lot of them really, if we keep it in a buck, they don't really care about rap like that. You look at Cardi B. Most of Cardi B's wealth is coming from everything outside of rap, fashion, brand deals. Same with Meg. Meg isn't really doing great in the music industry. Meg is getting all her bread outside of music. I think Nicki feels like a lot of these girls are being given things that she had to work so hard for. I think there's just a sense of jealousy in that, and I don't like that. I do not. I don't like that because Nicki Minaj is probably the greatest female rapper that has ever lived. And instead of you sitting home with your husband and your kids having a great time and applauding these young girls that's coming up, you sitting home feeling like somebody trying to take you out. Do you think Beyonce is sitting home worried about SZA and Summer Walker and Lizzo? No, Beyonce probably like, damn, them girls getting busy. I remember when I was coming up. Nicki don't want to do that. Nicki gotta grow up. Magician said, "Why not move on and continue to create great work? What are you trying to prove at this point?" Man, listen, let me tell you something. When you don't have people in your circle to hold you accountable and you got a bunch of enablers around you saying, "You right. Yeah, they doing you wrong." She's stuck. We have seen this time and time again with celebrities. We saw this with Diddy. We saw this with R. Kelly. They're surrounded by enablers that are telling them that what they're doing is right. So they're going to keep going with the bad behavior. And when someone comes in and says, hey, you doing that wrong, they get them people up out of the way. So if her husband was a real ass nigga, he would sit her down and be like, "Listen, man, you the greatest rapper ever. Um, let's get in here. Let's make some music. Let's change what's going on in your world and let's move on." But no, I hope he's not there encouraging it. I'm gonna assume he is encouraging it because you don't never see him trying to like get online and stop it. So it's sad, man. It's really sad because um Young Money going out bad, bro. Drake, Nicki, Wayne. I don't like this, man. I don't like this for him. I really don't. I do not like this, man. Pam says, I hear you, but Nicki had a 12-year head start. She should have been on the forefront of brand deals. Problem is, and Pam, you know what it was like 12 years ago. 12 years ago, Nicki was the only woman really in this space dominating it the way that it was, and those brand deals wasn't coming as easy because there still was racism and we really don't want black women wearing our clothes like that. I think it probably took Nikki until year 5, 6, 7 for those things to start to come alive for her, versus when you looking at somebody like Cardi B and Meg, they coming in their first year getting deals, and Nikki sitting home like, damn, they ain't have to work and do shit. I paved the way to do all this. Y'all eating off my back, and y'all ain't showing homage. Y'all owe me. Y'all owe me. Versus me, I would be sitting home like, yeah, man, y'all get it. Y'all out here killing it, bro. Y'all are killing it in the game. But she jealous, man. She jealous. Me and Nikki are probably the same age or somewhere in the same age. I cannot see myself sitting home in my big age of 40 hating on somebody who's in their damn 20s. I just can't do it. We too old for that. We gonna have high blood pressure. Nikki gonna be done upset herself trying to worry about what these young girls going on. Now, if Jay-Z is doing crazy things behind the scenes, if Jay-Z owes her money, take his ass to court, get your money. But I don't see how in some world that Nicki Minaj feels like she can keep disrespecting Jay-Z and be cool with Beyonce. I don't see how she felt like she can get on this internet tonight, disrespect Keyshia Ka'oir, but you're supposed to be an advocate for Gucci. It don't work like that when you married. It don't work like that, Nicki. You can't do that. Let's go back and see what she talking about. Maybe she not rambling no more. And she stopped talking. Let's see. Let's see if she in here talking or she maybe she not still on the same thing. Nicki Minaj is so funny, bro. All right, Nicki, has your space ended? Yeah, the space over. So we still back at square zero. We still back where we started. We don't know what Jay-Z has did to Nicki Minaj. She told the Barb's, y'all stop saying take it to trial because she gonna do what she wanna do when she wanna do and stop worrying about her. She ain't in danger. And Keyshia Ka'oir face was melting when she was sitting on the Breakfast Club. And Keyshia Ka'oir is Gucci's handler. Yeah, that's pretty much what we got from the spaces. Yep, I don't get it. I don't get it. The jealousy stuff is so tired, very unbecoming. It is. It's too stressful being jealous of people. I don't see how people wake up every day mad and angry about what somebody else doing with their life. Now, once again, if somebody is harming Nicki Minaj, if somebody is doing Nicki Minaj wrong, she has every right to be upset. But I don't see it because she has a pattern of being upset anytime a new rap girl comes out. I'm surprised she ain't went off on uh Gotti, Yo Gotti for bringing Glow out. I'm surprised she ain't mad at him. That might come up. I gotta go get me something to eat, y'all. I can't stay on here much longer. Talking about Onika. I got my DMs showing. Hold on, let me get out my DMs. It ain't nobody but Darius, Blue, Pam, and Torian. Ciao. Our good sister, Miss Minaj. Miss Minaj. I'm about to get out here, y'all. I think I'm gonna work on some Marvel videos and get them put up. But for everybody who came in and rock with me, I gotta go, man. Gotta go eat. Pam said Keisha Ka'oir is not even moving in the same spaces as Nicki Minaj. I thought Nicki don't F with Gucci. She don't. But Nicki is doing this. Listen, there's nothing I hate more in the world than someone who tries to manipulate me. Nicki, don't fool with Gucci. So don't come and what Nikki does is Nikki sits on the internet, right? And Nikki sees all the conspiracy theories that we see, and then she tweets them out and she repeats them, and her Barb's thinks she's like this prophet or something. Because a couple days ago, I started seeing all over TikTok people saying Keyshia Ka'oir is Gucci's handler. She's his handler. So I'm sure Nikki has saw that. And so now she's saying hey, hey, Keyshia Ka'oir has now taken control of Gucci's life. She been had control of that man life. Keyshia Ka'oir been had control of Gucci life since he been in jail. And everybody liked it. Everybody felt like, oh, Keyshia Ka'oir is holding it down for Gucci. Keyshia Ka'oir got Gucci looking good. And now all of a sudden, Nikki think it's beef. And now people done turned on Keyshia Ka'oir. She don't bother nobody. Damn. Crazy. Of all the things we could get on Gucci and Keyshia Ka'oir about, I don't want to get on Gucci and Keyshia Ka'oir about her being his caretaker. Because if he cool with it, if she not stealing from that man, if she not mistreating him, it ain't none of our business. Just like it ain't none of our business what Kenny and Nikki got going on. If Kenneth Petty loves Nicki Minaj and treats her right, and they in a great loving relationship, that's all that matters. I don't think people should keep talking about her husband because that's her husband. Nicki gonna stay with Kenneth. So as long as he not beating her up, putting hands on her, and he not out, violating people, I don't damn care what Kenneth and Nikki Petty got going on. And that's how I feel about Gucci and Keyshia. Stay out of their relationship, Nikki, because yours ain't perfect. None of our relationships are perfect. And if Gucci like it, we should love it. Until Gucci come out and start saying that Keyshia Ka'oir stealing from him, let them people continue how they've been continuing. They done been together this damn long. She got 2 kids from him. If she wake up one day and decide and say she gonna leave, damn it, she done did her time. She can leave. Hell, women leave for less, women leave for more. Keyshia is what Kim was to Kanye. Yeah, yeah. But Kim couldn't do it no more. And I don't blame her because I wouldn't be able to do it. You don't want to take your meds. You want to start going off on me. You want that. Nah, I can't do it. You ain't gonna stress me out. We got to take care of these kids. I can't take care of the kids and take care of you. Now, if you want to take your meds, we can rock out. We can probably figure this stuff out. But if you don't want to take your meds and you want to be around here cussing, screaming, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. But yo, man, for the people who stopped in to hang out with me, I gotta go, man. I gotta go eat. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I love all y'all. Peace.